What's going on today, guys? In this video I have something very exciting that I personally am very excited about, and that I've been waiting over 3 months for this part to arrive, and it's in that package that you guys just saw right there. So let's go ahead and open it up, see what it is, and see what all I got, and then I'll do some explaining as to how I came across this part and why it included all the other parts in the package as well.
Perfect.
So now you guys should be able to tell exactly what all these parts are off of. I have them all laid out here on the floor. But anyways, these are off an I30N hatch from Europe. Now before I get into how I found these parts or why I went ahead and bought essentially the entire hatch over in Europe, let's go over the condition of the parts. I have to say I'm again a little disappointed in the condition of these parts. I mean, granted they are used, but I guess that was not communicated as clearly as I would have liked in the listing for the parts. But let's go ahead and start with the most important piece, and that is the I30N spoiler. Right off the bat, there's a ton of scraping and scuffs along the front edge. I think this white stuff is just transfer from something, so that should be able to come off. On top of the hatch, or on top of the spoiler, excuse me, there's a nice big scratch right there, little one right there. You can tell it's kind of all marred up, but again, that can be polished out, so I'm not too worried about that. But other than those kind of two scratches there's a whole bunch of finer scratches. I'm hoping a lot of this will polish out, because this is the piece I bought the entire hatch for. Because these are incredibly hard to find, and I'm very excited about it, obviously. So hopefully we can go ahead and polish and buff this one out. Moving on to some of the plastic interior bits, as you can see, this one is kind of destroyed. I'm not exactly sure what all this residue and stuff is on this panel. I'm sure I can kind of clean it up a little better, since it doesn't seem like it's plastic damage, but I think it might be damaged, and that's just how it's going to be. But this top panel luckily is in perfect condition, so in case I need to reuse that or sell this piece, I can do so. This is the top plastics that you will go ahead and cover up the spoiler bolts with. Moving on to rear view camera. This one, again, I think I knew this one was damaged in the listing. I can't remember, but obviously it's got some damage to the emblem there. Scratch that goes just barely onto the top part of the thing, and then again some chip right here on the bottom side. Now this one I'm not too concerned about, because they do sell black emblem covers that you can put over the entire emblem. As for the handle, this one looks to be in good shape, other than there's just a little scuff right on the paint right there. I tried polishing out, but it could not get it out. Otherwise it looks like it's in good shape. These two plastics are okay, other than this one has a little scrape right there. Not too worried about those. Definitely usable. This is all the wiring for the hatch. I assume it all works and is in good shape, but there's again the latch and all the wiring stuff in there, which I can definitely sell. And the other most important piece on the hatch is the LED taillights, and luckily both of these are in good shape as well. Just some minor scuffing that I can go ahead and polish out, no problem. I'm assuming they work, so again, those are the second most valuable piece on this hatch, I would say. So between the I30N spoiler and the LED taillights, I'm hoping, definitely got my money's worth here as far as the price I paid. So I think that's going to be all for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and work on the spoiler and see how many of these scratches and swirls I can go ahead and polish out of it. But anyways, I'll go ahead and catch you guys in the morning when we install it on the Elantra GT. Alright guys, welcome back to the second day. Let's not waste any time and go ahead and get the I30N spoiler installed on the car. So one quick note before I put the spoiler in the car is I didn't really do any polishing or anything to this wing quite yet, because I realize it's really awkward to handle when not mounted to anything. So I think I'm going to actually install it on the car first. Then I'm going to get the dual action polisher I have out and go ahead and polish this thing, because as you can see, it is pretty obliterated in terms of swirls and scratches. So hopefully I can make this look a lot better than it currently is, because as you can see, there are some pretty good scratches on this thing. So once again, I'm not thoroughly thrilled with the condition of this wing, but again, it is so hard to get and everything like that, that I think I can make it look a lot better than it currently is once on the car, and I can use the DA polisher to polish it out. But in terms of installing the wing, there's actually a video out there that is really good that already shows how to remove the I30N wing, which is going to be the same thing as the factory wing. There's a grommet here, there's a grommet on this side, and then of course you remove this plastic cover to get to 3 other nuts, and then I believe there's a clip on the outside here right around this area that is on each side of the wing that you're going to want to unclip too. And that's all there is to it, and it should come right off. When we go ahead and unplug the brake light and the washer tube, go ahead and swap this one on the car, and that should be all there is to it. Alright guys, before I get started, I want to show you something super crazy that I just discovered while I was actually taking these rubber grommets off. And that is the fact that this side, I don't know if you guys can see it, but oh my gosh, it is nearly totally backed off the stud. I mean, there is hardly anything. I mean, this thing is just about ready to fall off, and that's exactly how I discovered it. This side was hand tightened on the stud, so I can go ahead and basically already turn this side. So this one was hardly even tightened. I have not taken this plastic trim off yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that maybe some of these are loose. That one's tight, that one's tight, and that one's tight. Okay, but that is crazy that this one was just about ready to fall off into the hatch there. But I don't know, man, that's just one of those things that you don't know if that happened at factory and it's just backed off over time, or if somebody has screwed with the car after the fact at the dealership. But yeah, that's just something I noticed on my car. So might want to double check your hatch spoiler bolts if you guys have the chance. Alright, so I can confirm that the clips are still there on the regular I30 spoiler. The plugs are the exact same, and the washer tube is right there. When we come over to the I30N spoiler, you can see the plug right there and the washer tube over here. So everything looks like it's going to be just simply plug and play, just like I thought. So I might have either misplaced or the clip just fell out at some point on the I30N spoiler, but I am missing this clip. These ones are not easily wanting to come out, so I went ahead and stole one of the blue ones off one of those trim panels, which appears to be the exact same clip. And I'm going to cut out a little piece of this foam double-sided thing to simulate that pad right there. Slide it over this one and go ahead and install it in the I30N spoiler, so I have a clip on the side there. So we are completely finished. I'm gonna go ahead and try to polish this up, see if I can make it any better, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys the final result. Alright, so I just spent about 35-40 minutes on polishing the spoiler, and I have to say it came out better than it was, but it's still not perfect. I think if I had a 3-inch dual action polisher, that would definitely fit on the spoiler much better than the 6-inch pad I have right now. So Maybe in the future, if I get a smaller dual action or smaller pad or just something that can fit on the spoiler better, I'd feel more comfortable spending more time on the spoiler. But I did at least 2 passes on each section of the spoiler, and here's the results. Now, as you can see, that scratch is still there, unfortunately, and there are still some swirl marks going from side to side, but a lot of the finer ones definitely came out. It kind of looks a little hazy right now because there's some microfiber hairs on there, but regardless, it is definitely better than it was, and my car sits outside, so I'm not too concerned about it. The edges actually came out pretty good on this side, so this side is the side that's definitely chewed up more than the other side. I don't know if you guys can definitely see that right there. Right there's a scratch. Some right here. So this side is definitely way more chewed up on the edge than that side, and the scratch right here, of course. Other than that, I think it is pretty good considering the deal I got once again. So, okay, so now for a couple of updates. One is the I30 N door sill plates. If you guys have already ordered them, I have communicated with you guys via a Facebook Messenger group. 3 of them have been shipped out. I'm still waiting on the rest of them to arrive from overseas. But given the circumstances of this entire situation, I am going to have extra of the door sill plates. So if you guys are interested, let me know, and I will go ahead and get in contact with you. Go ahead and take down all your information, and you guys can pay when I actually have them in my hands. So again, if you guys are interested in the I30 N door sill plates and missed out on the group buy, please let me know because I will have extras. Now, as far as why I have all these parts, I essentially ended up buying an entire I30 N hatch in Europe. I found a really good deal on a entire complete hatch. It had a little bit of damage, but obviously I'm not going to have a hatch shipped all the way across the ocean just to have it. So I went ahead and had the guy who was selling it part it out. Originally it was going to be picked up by somebody over there, you know, disassembled by him and shipped by him, but because of the virus and everything, I actually ended up just having the guy selling it part it out for me and then go ahead, box it up and ship it to me. I had originally purchased this hatch, I think it was like March 17th or 18th, so it's been over 3 months and I've had this hatch, you know, purchased, ready to be shipped over, but because of the virus and everything, the UK was pretty much locked down. So it took a long time, but we finally, the guy agreed to do it who was selling the hatch. So I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. But as far as all these other parts, I'm basically just going to be selling what I can out of this bunch to recoup some money. The whole entire purchase with shipping was still less than a brand new I30 N spoiler. So that gives you guys an idea of how much it actually cost me. Anyways, that is the goal for some of these extra parts, is to go ahead and sell them and recoup some of the money I spent on the entire purchase. But overall, I think that's going to wrap up this video. I'll go ahead and get some cinematic shots for you guys of the new spoiler. I hope you guys like the spoiler. It's one of the parts that I've always wanted from the I30 N overseas, but unfortunately we don't get this part here in the US, so we have to try to source it either from Australia, Europe, or yeah, I think that's pretty much the only 2 options we have that are within a reasonable cost. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the install. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. Also, hit the like button. It really helps me out. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.